Bargaining and negotiations. Effective bargaining and negotiations. Effective bargaining and negotiations involves a deep understanding of both your own and the other party's goals, the ability to make and manage concessions strategically, emotional intelligence, and a focus on the overall objectives of the negotiation. By mastering these elements, negotiators can navigate the complexities of bargaining and work towards successful outcomes. Bargaining and negotiations is a complex and dynamic process that involves a careful balance of give and take to reach a mutually acceptable agreement. It requires strategic thinking, clear communication, and an understanding of both your own goals and those of the other party. Here's a more detailed look at each key aspect of bargaining and negotiation. Know your objectives. It's crucial to enter a negotiation with a clear understanding of what you hope to achieve. This involves not only knowing your ideal outcome but also being aware of your minimum acceptable conditions. Clear objectives guide your bargaining strategy and help you evaluate the trade-offs and concessions that you might need to make. Understand the other party. A successful bargaining strategy takes into account the objectives, needs, and constraints of the other party. This means doing your homework to understand their motivations and priorities. Tailoring your approach based on this understanding can lead to more productive bargaining, as it enables you to propose solutions that can address both parties' interests. Start strong. Initiating the negotiation with a strong offer can set a constructive tone for the dialogue. This doesn't necessarily mean starting with your final offer, but rather proposing something reasonable that can serve as a solid foundation for the ensuing discussion. It also helps establish a reference point around which the negotiation can revolve. Be strategic with concessions. Concessions are a normal part of bargaining, but they should be made strategically. Consider the value of what you're conceding and how it aligns with your overall objectives. It's important to ensure that concessions are reciprocated and contribute to moving the negotiation towards a conclusion. Use trade-offs wisely. Effective bargaining often involves trade-offs, giving something up in return for gaining something else. These should be used to create mutually beneficial solutions. Carefully evaluate what you can afford to give up and what you want in return, aiming for an equilibrium that advances the negotiation. Manage emotions. Emotional control is critical in bargaining. High-stakes negotiations can be intense, and it's easy to let emotions cloud judgment. Staying calm and composed helps in making rational decisions and prevents the escalation of conflicts. Focus on the big picture. In the thick of bargaining, it's easy to get caught up in minor details and lose sight of the overall goal of the negotiation. Always keep the big picture in mind and evaluate how each aspect of the negotiation contributes to achieving your primary objectives.